Hi there, friends. It is Christy, and I wanted to talk with you a little bit today about something that I have been seeing more frequently than I had been in the past, and it's what to do really when you find yourself out of alignment. Because so often, what many people are experiencing is they have done all the things that they feel they should do. You know, they've gone to school, gotten married, they've started the family, and although they're grateful for so many of those things, like something is missing. Like there's that disconnect where something just feels off, and it feels like a piece of you has somehow been discarded or left behind, and you know that you're not living the life that you feel called to live. And so what happens is we often, we do all these things that we think we need to be doing, and then we find ourselves in a place that is very unrecognizable. Sometimes it's very unwanted because of the choices that we have been making aren't really the ones that were in our best or our highest interest. And so we find ourselves feeling very uncomfortable. We find ourselves very unhappy and discontent and really not living the life that we are meant to live. And so what I want to talk with you about today then is really about how to get back into that alignment. And the first thing that you can be doing is really stopping and taking a moment to connect with yourself, right? So that means whenever you notice that you are feeling off or something just feels a little bit not quite right, you need to then have that ability to take a break, to take a breath, and to turn your attention within so that you can figure out what it is that you need or what it is that you truly are wanting for yourself. And when you have that opportunity, then you can give yourself that permission to really start to get clear on what it is that you want for yourself. If it's something that you want for the moment or if it's something that you want for the future, right? Like what are the outcomes that you want to have happen moving forward? Like how can you shift things? What is that one next step that's going to start to shift things back into greater alignment so you feel more peaceful, so you feel more fulfilled, so you feel really that your life has more meaning and value. And then begin to start listening to your intuition. Because anytime that you are connecting with yourself, when you're asking yourself questions or just really looking for that inner guidance, your subconscious mind, your deepest self, your spirit, your soul is going to be communicating to you. And some of the ways that that happens is through thoughts or images. Sometimes words or phrases come through. Sometimes memories come into your mind where it's like, I haven't thought about that in quite some time. But it's a way that your subconscious is trying to communicate to you and share some information that will help you to understand what that next step is. Sometimes too, your intuition is just communicating with like a gut sensation where you don't know how that you know, you just seem to know. And when you get that information, it's so important to begin to honor that, to begin to acknowledge and appreciate that this is wisdom that's coming from that deepest place within that knows more than what we consciously do, and to validate that, to thank it, and to be grateful for that insight and wisdom that's coming. And then another thing that you can also be doing to help you shift into that alignment is really seeking out support. So if you are struggling with something, there's always that opportunity to reach out to someone who may have walked that path before you, or who may have some tools or some strategies or some insight as far as how you can navigate this to get yourself back into that alignment. Because you deserve to have the best and most fulfilling life possible. And sometimes the only way that we are able to do that is to get that outside support who can see something that we're not able to see ourselves. And so if you need help, ask for it in whatever form or shape you feel that is. Reach out to someone who can best be of service for you. Because the thing that I really want to leave you with today is that you don't have to wait for someday. When everything is perfect and right and you've done everything that you think that you should be doing. Your someday can start today. Your someday can start the day that you actually start to put yourself first, where you start to make yourself and your dreams and your desires a priority. And it's then when you're really going to be starting to live more in alignment with who it is that you're meant to be and the gifts that you are here to share and to offer into the world. And so that is my hope and my intention for you, is that you find that alignment sooner than later. And if there's anything that I can do for you, I'm always here for you. Wishing you all the best until next time, living every day like it's a day at the beach. Take care.